Hey everyone, it is Tuesday. We're not really doing much today. It is very yucky outside, and when I say yucky, it is very yucky. It's just raining, gloomy, and honestly, I just feel blah today. I don't know if it's the medication that I'm taking, the antibiotics that was given to me for the urinary tract infection that I've had for, I guess, for a few weeks now and didn't know about it. Again, I don't have symptoms of one, but whatever. So I am taking that medication. I am on it for a little bit longer, and I think it's called Cipro. I just don't like taking medicines anyway because I don't react very well with some medication, and I'm allergic to everything in the book. So if I can not have to take the medication, that's the best thing for me. But I understand an infection is an infection. I need to get rid of it. So anyway, the children, they took a great nap. It is, let's see, I put them down around 12:30 and I'm sorry, I put them down at 11:30 and Carter just woke up around 12:45. So that was really good. And then Ryan is still actually sleeping and it is 1 o'clock. So she was pretty cranky a couple hours after she got up this morning. She was really cranky. So I kind of just put her to sleep and she didn't want to go to sleep at first. But once she cried it out a little bit, she fell asleep and she's been asleep since. Carter here is just playing on this little bouncy thing that his aunt and uncle got him last Christmas when they were in my tummy. She said that her son loved them, and he has caught on pretty good, so he's enjoying it, aren't you? It's amazing how quick they learn things. I just put him in there last night and he's already enjoying it, so I kind of wanted to start them in that because I remember on one of the questionnaires when I took them to their pediatrician for their 4-month appointment, one of the questions was if you hold them straight up, do they put their feet, like, do they make their legs straight and put their feet on the ground? And I noticed a few days ago that they don't do that. They don't put their feet down. They automatically pull their feet up into them when you hold them up like that. So I remembered that I had this little bouncy swing thing and they are too little for the actual like jumperoos, this exer salsa thingies. They're too little for those, but this thing works great. So I'm gonna have to get another one because they both like it. So, and he's putting his feet on the ground and I'm very impressed. And so yeah, Ryan actually rolled over onto her back once today, the momentum going, and she rolled over and she was so proud of herself, but she still gets stuck every now and then. Carter's still working on the whole rolling thing, but this is just something different than I can give him to do because they do get bored a little bit and they're ready to be mobile. I'm not ready for them to be totally mobile, but I am ready for them to be a little mobile. So yeah, so today I'm just kind of gonna, I think I'm just gonna kind of bum around the house. I might do a few things here and there, but for the most part, I'm just relaxing today. Again, I'm not feeling the greatest, so. Since the kiddos are sleeping, I am kind of multitasking right now. I just edited my vlog that's going to be going up here shortly. And I'm also making some chicken salsa, which my husband loves and has asked me to make for this week. My best friend is coming over in a little bit and she is actually bringing stuff for tacos for tonight. But I needed to go ahead and fix this up since I had already laid the chicken out. Essentially, it's super easy. You just get some chicken breasts and you put it in a pan, and it doesn't matter how big the pan is. You know, it just depends on how big your family is. And then what I do is I put the salsa on top. And then I'll add cheese on top of that. I have the oven set at 450, and once it's done warming up, I will go ahead and put that in. And I normally let it go for about 30 to 45 minutes. It really just depends on the chicken. I've got one breast in here, and then I've got chicken breast tenderloins. I'm not sure how, we must have gotten them confused when we were shopping, but so I'll have to take it out and check it a couple times. But yeah, it's really easy to make, super, cheap too, and it lasts us a little while, so it's really good too. So I had to look at my calendar to see when daylight saving time begins, and it actually begins on this Sunday, November 1st. The reason being is my dogs they don't normally eat dinner until like 5 o'clock, but around 4 or 4:30, they will start bouncing around like it's time to eat food. And so I was thinking maybe I missed it being a stay-at-home mom. Maybe I missed the time change, because you know how everything kind of resets itself like our phones do, and then my husband would have done our clock. So I don't know, but yeah, let me show you what they do when they're ready to eat. Our dog Biscuit, he's the white Westie that you'll see laying around a lot. He's just super old. He just turned 15 years old this summer. And even though he is blind and partially deaf, he knows his way around now, and he knows when it's time for dinner. So he's actually waiting right here. Because he knows I'm going to get ready to do it. So, and he will walk to me and everything. So let me see if I can run over here. You ready to eat, Biscuit? And that's his bowl right there, and he knows it. And then Keiko's bowl is right there, and then Zoe eats underneath there since she's a tiny one. But they know it. Well, hello, cute stuff. Did you have a good nap? Did you have a good nap? Horseback apples. Got these off of Facebook. Yum. They're tickling you. This is what it looks like in my bed right now. Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, and my best friend came over last night. We finished the tutu, so I'll have to show you that. Currently, we are all still in bed. It is actually... Oh, it's 10:15. Carter did not sleep much last night, so I was up with him most of the night, and I woke up. The weather is still horrible outside, and I have a migraine behind my eye. It always happens when the weather is bad like this, and I'm surprised it didn't happen yesterday, but today it's full force. So we are just hanging out in the bed right now. This little girl woke up last night and was pretty constipated. I changed her diaper, and the poor thing had a bowel movement, and it was really hard as a rock. So we ended up giving her some pear juice. Well, my husband gave her some pear juice when he got up for work, and he fed them. And she just woke up, and her diaper was horrible. I bet she feels better. I'm sure she does. She acts like she's feeling a little bit better. Do you feel better? Yeah? But she had a massive blowout. She's naked now for a reason. But again, I think she feels a lot better than what she did earlier. So yeah, I think we're just going to, I had planned on going to my parents' house today and running some errands, but I think I'm just going to be hanging out inside again today because I'm not feeling the greatest. The migraine's just making me feel queasy, and I've asked my brother to come help me with the children, so we'll see if he'll do that. But if not, we'll just be hanging out today, just relaxing and trying to sleep off this migraine. If the kids will let me, which I think is doubtful. I did take some Excedrin, which is really good. I'm hoping that kind of kicks in. It's worked the past couple times, so. But I'm really bummed because I really wanted to go out and get the rest of Ryan's outfit. I needed to find some blue, like, baby leggings. If I didn't find any, I was gonna just buy some white ones and dye them blue. But we have Amazon Prime, so I might just end up ordering some and them being here by Friday, which will be perfectly fine. We'll just make do with what we have. But yeah, there's just no way I'm going to be able to get out in this mess and feeling the way I am. Not going to happen. Alright, so I have not yet done the kids' 5-month pictures yet. I really need to do that. And since it's kind of yucky outside, even though I feel so crappy right now, I have to be awake anyway because the kids are awake. I don't see any naps in the future. My brother, unfortunately, he has a migraine as well. It kind of runs in the family, and it just seems to be like when I have a migraine, he has a migraine, and my mom has a migraine. So, and it's all weather related, which really sucks. But, so since I have to kind of be stuck inside anyway, and I have to be awake anyway, I'm going to try to tackle this room. I was looking for their Halloween outfits, not their costumes, just their Halloween outfits that I bought to take pictures, their 5-month pictures with, and I can't find them, and it's just because their clothes are spread all around, and their room's a freaking mess, and I just have not had the time to find them, and they've been lounging around in PJs for the past few days just because I've just been blah, and not that lounging around in PJs is a bad thing, but you know, I really need to get this done. I've got holidays that are coming up for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we have parties at that time, and you know, I really need to get the house in order because it's just a wreck. So I'm going to be working on this room today. I'm going to go ahead and film it because it makes me feel good when I do that. It makes me do it because I've already told you that I'm going to do it. So if I don't do it, it looks bad on me. So I am going to do that. I'm basically just going to put their clothes all together, take them out into the other room because I'm going to have to do that type of stuff out there with the kids and basically just clean up everything else in here. Hopefully I'll find those outfits. I do have some of their clothes in my bedroom too, so I need to get those together. But, so yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do today. And then hopefully the rest of the day I can just kind of relax with the kids. Not too shabby for a quick 20-minute cleanup. I took the clothes out into the living room so I could start working on those. I also just picked up some things that didn't really belong in here and put those in a basket, and they're out there to be put away. Basically what I did was this. I put all of their blanket items right here, which I'll have to fold up and I'll put in the closet. And then I've got right here some of their first stuff, like their first shoes. You know, this is from the hospital where I had to feed Ryan. You know, their little diapers and hats and whatnot. I want to do something fun with that. And then this is their stuffed animals. I need to figure out what to do with these boxes. I'm not sure if I want to keep them for the safety monitors or if I want to toss them. And then I need to put the sheets back on these little bassinet things and put them in the closet. Their closet isn't too bad. I will have to straighten it up just a little bit. And then over here I've got a bunch of bows for Ryan, which she never wears. This is like paperwork from like the hospital and just like their first doctor visits that I kind of want to put in a scrapbook. And then that's some miscellaneous items that I want to find homes for. So yeah, so the floor is practically cleared off, and so I just need to put those items away, which won't take very long at all, and then also get through their clothes. Alright, don't judge, but I brought all their clothes out here to start sorting. Yeah, I've got totes upon totes upon a couch full of clothes. I went back and I took their clothes out of their dressers as well, because some of them I put in there, they probably won't be able to fit in for a while, so I probably need to just put those up until they're ready to fit in them. Again, they are 5, almost 6 months old, and they're still wearing 3-month clothes, so I'm sure this won't be the last time that I'm rearranging their clothes, but I just, you know, it's a learning process, and I've got to do what I got to do to make it easy on myself. Some of these clothes will be, you know, going away because they've grown out of them, and then some of them are summer clothes that will be for next year that I can put up. But yeah, I really need to go ahead and get this done. I think what I'm going to do to start off with is I'm going to use a couple totes, and I'm going to put like the boy clothes in one tote, the girl clothes in another tote, and then figure out what to do from there. But yeah, it's a mess. I'm going to go ahead and eat some lunch. Again, I'm not feeling that great. My stomach is just upset. So I'm probably going to eat some soup and a grilled cheese. It's, like I said, it's yucky. Very yucky outside. Just rainy and crappy. So, yeah. So while I'm stuck inside, I might as well be doing something productive.
What you doing, Carter? What are you doing, Ryan? You trying to suck your thumb?
So today they have been pretty good for the most part. I have separated their clothes, which took me a little while. I've got Carter's clothes in this basket and in that yellow tote, and then Ryan's is in that yellow tote in that basket. So basically what I'm going to do now is kind of the same system that I used when I was originally putting their stuff in their bedroom. I'm going to separate by sizes. So I'll start with Carter's clothes, and I'll separate, like, you know, newborns, 3 months, 0 to 3 months, you know, 6 months, that type of thing. And because I do that, because when I go to match up the outfits, it's easier to match them up, because you've got a pants that is 6 months and you've got a shirt that is 6 months, and a lot of times if you check the tag, they might have the same brand, so then those of course go together. So that just works easier for me. So I need to see what I have, so I can decide on how to do the clothes in their room to make it a little bit more easier for me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. My brother is coming over. It is almost 2:30, and he is going to come over and help me out with the kiddos, so hopefully this process will go a little bit faster.